as we get set. The lights, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and lights are out and away we go for the Jurg Grand Prix here in Miami. As they lead down into turn 1, spreading out almost 4 wide right behind. A little bit of contact from the McLaren as he goes through the Red Bull, but Trevor Graham is already right there with the leading driver of Jonathan Jurgensmeyer, and it looked like we had a caution right behind. Jonas Scruton's disqualified from the session, and Andrew Davis already in the wall. I'm not sure what happened in the mid-pack. Jonas Scruton's car going into the runoff in turn 1 to go retire, but now it's a fight for the lead between Jurgensmeyer and Graham, as we have another driver around. That's the other Mercedes driver around, and another caution. Oh, contact right there. That is Poster NASCAR having contact with Sal Zavala. The Williams right behind. Andrew Davis as well. He's going to force it 3 wide. He's going to force the issue. He's got a places to be after starting in the back due to being disqualified from the qualifying session. He's trying to get his way through the field as quickly as possible. He's trying to get around Poster NASCAR right now. As we go look at the fight up near the front, you see 3 cars under a blanket, a little bit of contact between the Alfa Romeo driver and the Red Bull. You see Matthew Stott's Fidel Fabian. Not sure what's going on, but Matthew Stott's around right in front of his teammate, and he'll fall back to 8th, maybe worse. He goes into the runoff, and the other drivers will avoid him, Andrew Davis especially, and another driver out of the race, that's Anthony Foss, as he DNFs from the session not too far behind, and that will bring out the first safety car. Green on lap 5 of 29 here in Miami. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer leading the field back to green flag conditions. Still in the rain, however, so let's see if any of these guys slip up. But Trevor Graham's going to get alongside the Alpine driver and try to make a move to the inside. Not sure how that will work. As he looks to the inside, he's going to lock it up a little bit, but not be able to get around the Alpine driver. You see Jurgensmeyer a little squirrely out the corner exit, but not far behind is the Red Bull. Valerie trying to attack Fidel Fabian a little sideways there too. Out of the S's at a lagging McLaren right behind. Luis Ramirez is definitely also got around Fidel Fabian at some point. Not sure when that happened, but finally getting around the driver. Let's see. Oh, you got Justin Rott sending it on the inside. He gets Fidel Fabian around. He tags him, and that's 2 positions for Andrew Davis because Justin Rott spins out the AlphaTauri driver, and that's put him in an AlphaTauri sandwich. Matthew Stott's right behind, and he looks like Stotts is going to bump draft down into turn 1 from the Jesse Iwuji straight. Making a bold move to the inside, not going to work, however, and Rocket's a little bit sideways off the curb and slow to exit, and Matthew Stott's around again in front of the field. He's facing the wrong direction. Oh, side by side once again. The left front almost lined up there. Trevor Graham a little aggressive on the defensive driving, but enough straight line speed to stay ahead of the Red Bull and kind of shuts the door to make sure there's no dive bomb from the outside made. Trevor Graham once again getting a little sideways, a little bit of contact with the wall, and Valerie's going to try getting there, and he just closes the door once more. And leading up to this tight hairpin-like corner, leading up for one of the final straights on the track, it has a little air trying to get the dive bomb, and now it looks like Luis Ramirez is going to make a move on the Red Bull, who is slow on corner exit for riding over the curb and kind of sliding. Sure how soon that will be. Here it is. And there's where the move gets made on board of Trevor Graham with contact with Jurgensmeyer. Jurgensmeyer is going to hold the position, and contact's made with Jurgensmeyer. He's going to shut the door on him. That's going to get Graham on the curb. And that's going to get him a little sideways and allow Luis Ramirez back in a second, but Graham's got the run on the outside. He's going to keep the car there. In the meantime, Luis Ramirez is able to end that streak of Jurgensmeyer laps led, and he'll take the lead for himself right here. Valerie's going to easily get around Jurgensmeyer as well. Not sure what happened to Jurgensmeyer on the exit of the first hairpin, but Graham's going to try making a move as well. Almost looked like a little bit of contact for the two, but Jurgensmeyer goes from 1st to 3rd in the matter of the fight for the lead, as the Red Bull driver Valerie's going to go to the outside of Ramirez. Let's see what she can do from the outside. That's a move she's been making on Graham. Now set for the crossover to the inside. Now the out, a little bit of contact there from the McLaren to the Red Bull, and that's going to keep the McLaren in the lead. Ramirez in the final sector. Oh, here we go, the crossover set to the outside. Valerie's gonna get there as they're side by side for the race lead. This could put Jurgensmeyer back in the fight. Luis Ramirez has that straight line speed. As they're going to continue to stay side by side, we'll go on board with Jurgensmeyer, the car in third, to see his point of view of this situation. They're going to stay side by side for the hairpin. Wash out the crossovers, set again. Valerie's going to clear the McLaren driver and get the race lead to lead this lap. And they'll be putting Poster NASCAR a lap down. So taking the lead and putting their teammate a lap down. Now that's got to be something. Here comes Luis Ramirez with the late send and contact. He shoves Valerie wide. And that's going to be a huge move for the lead. He cuts over the corners and he hits the wall. Jurgensmeyer back to the inside and he'll go 3 wide. On the inside you get the race lead. Trevor Graham now into third because of all this. Their stuff until they pit. Maybe they see something that the other drivers that just pit don't. Guess we'll find out soon. The undercut does work because Andrew Davis now gets around Luis Ramirez and he'll keep the position on him. Back of the Packer. Now pitting, and it looks like Luis Ramirez sends it in very badly. And we'll have a poor merge right there into Trevor Graham. Oh, that's not going to sit well for these drivers, and it looks like a few of them may be a little upset with Ramirez because she seems to be doing a lot of those this race. Looking to the right-hand side of Graham. He seems to be closing that door a lot when she looks for that. And yep, it's going to force her to... They all drive into each other. She had the move set up, but then Luis Ramirez drove into the back of Graham after he drove into Davis. That's going to put her right behind them again. Ramirez bodying Graham out of the way. And that's going to force Graham to cut, and he also hits the wall in the process. Now Ramirez putting Graham in the wall once more, and contact, and Valerie's stuck behind all this as it's not possible to pass and force it 3 wide through one of the tightest sectors. Wow. Fidel Fabian, Sebastian Boe fighting as they were side by side for the longest time span there. And Poster NASCAR's out of the session. Will that cause a safety car? Yes, it will. Safety car is back out as they were just about to come back green for lap 22 out of 29. We're back green for the Jurgensmeyer Grand Prix. Valerie leads the field back down into turn number 1. Andrew Davis in second, trying to follow to see if he can make a move, and a little bit of contact between Luis Ramirez and Andrew Davis, but Andrew Davis still going to hold closing laps. No safety car, nothing's going to happen here. So the question is, oh, whoa, Justin Rott's now out of the race. That's another retirement, but Andrew Davis gets around, and it will happen right when the safety car comes out. To go restart here as they build up to go back green down the Jesse Iwuji main straight. We're back green in Miami for the final time this race with 2 to go. Can Davis hold on to win the Jurg Grand Prix? He's got a Red Bull hot on his tail here. The Haas driver doing all he can to hold on to this one. Jurgensmeyer and Graham on the freshest sets of tires. Could they pull something out? Jurgensmeyer said he had rear wing damage, so that may hold him back. So his goal right now, get the podium position, but side by side for the race lead. Valerie gets clear of Davis almost. No, she doesn't. Davis is going to stay there. Now she's clear, and Davis all over the gearbox of the Red Bull driver. Slipstream down the straightaway, leading up to a hard braking point before the carousel. Side by side down the straight. Let's see what happens here. Davis with the send. They're still side by side. Looks like a little bit of contact there. Valerie holds on. Still more contact between the two. There could be a wreck for the win. Side by side, more contact. Valerie is going to hit Davis twice. Davis with the apex for this one, and he's going to shove Valerie out wide. That's going to put Ramirez right there. Luis Ramirez right there in the battle, and there's the round! The Red Bull driver's out of it! Andrew Davis turned in on her, and that's going to put Luis Ramirez in the lead. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer is in second, Trevor Graham third. Andrew Davis is trying to wreck Graham now. Fidel Fabian and out of the final set of corners, heading towards the Jesse Iwuji main straight. Luis Ramirez will win the Jurgensmeyer Grand Prix. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer finishes second. Trevor Graham third. Fidel Fabian in fourth. Noel Rivera in 5th.